Happy Friday, everybody. I picked a couple of folks to get monograms, so I'll be painting those and then I'll be sharing out with everyone afterwards. So we're going to start with this one for Nadia, who replied via email. I'm so excited to do these for you guys this week. It's hard sometimes with little kids running around, and I share an office with my husband. So finding a time for these lives is always a little bit challenging, but I'm glad I could find some time this week to kick off wedding season. Paint some of these for you guys. And then we're going to have a couple more freebies to kick off the wedding season. So I think the next one I'm going to do is a venue illustration, which takes a lot more time than these. So I'll only be giving away one. And I'm going to put out the request form on email so that I can gather everything that I need for it, make sure I have an email address to send the venue illustration to. So if you guys are interested in entering for a free venue illustration, make sure you're subscribed to my email list or DM me your email so that I can add you to that list, because that's where I'll be sending out the next freebie for next week, which will be a menu illustration. Then we're gonna have some other things to kick off wedding season for Memorial Day weekend. I'm gonna be doing a special promotion, so you guys will hear a little bit more about that next week. It's gonna start on the 23rd. I'm gonna have some special bonuses for anyone who orders with me Memorial Day weekend to kick off the summer wedding season. Doing this N&D classic style. Some blue and sepia. That's going to look really nice as I scan that in. Let's see if we can get rid of this line a little bit. So that's our N&D for Nadia, who submitted via email. Next, I'm going to do K and M for Kimberly. So she requested a vintage monogram. And let me check the comments, see who's here. Hi, everyone. Let's do pink for this one. That's my husband coming up the stairs. Don't worry, you're not in the camera. I love the vintage style monograms. They're very popular this year. And most of them are actually inspired by vintage embroidery patterns from the early 1900s. So I get my inspo from these, from actual embroidery patterns. I have a whole book with different letters drawn out and different monograms. And you know, they used to do the monograms for things like linens. So you'd see them on pillows and napkins and things like that, sheets. So that's obviously still done today. And I really like how brides have embraced them and grooms have embraced them this year for their wedding invitations and, you know, some day of items like cocktail napkins. I've done a lot of monograms for cocktail napkins this year. Let's do a green with the pink. So these always look super nice. And it's such a fun way to kind of brand your wedding, create something memorable. And something you can use forever, right? You're kind of creating your family crest as you create your new family together. So this monogram is really a symbol of that and can be used throughout the rest of your lives together. Anytime you want to celebrate something or create some sort of heirloom, you're able to use your monogram as a symbol of that. So like I said, when we first started, I'm so excited to be giving out monograms for you guys this week. And all this is in honor of the kickoff of wedding season, which really, kind of kicks off Memorial Day with summer weddings and continues into the fall. So many fall weddings these days in September, October, even November. So I love to be able to do some special things for you guys, like giving out some free monograms. And then for next week, I'm going to be doing another giveaway. And that giveaway is going to be a venue illustration. So those take a lot more time than these. So I'm going to give away one free venue illustration next week. And I'm going to open that up to my email subscribers. So if you're subscribed to my emails, you can enter for that. And you'll receive an email and you can reply to it with more information on what venue you would like me to illustrate. So I'll be picking one person from there. So if you aren't on my email list already and you want a chance to get a free venue illustration, make sure you sign up for my newsletter on my website, or you can just DM me with your email address to be added and I'll add you straight from there. And afterwards you can unsubscribe anytime, but I do send out some pretty good freebies to my email list. Any of the PDFs and things that I've created go there first, and anytime I create new blog posts or do promotions like the one I'm going to be doing for Memorial Day, my email subscribers hear about it first. And then after next week, starting Thursday, I'm going to be running a special promotion for more Memorial Day to kick off the wedding season. So I'll be doing some special bonuses for anyone who orders with me from Thursday, the 23rd until the 30th, May 30th. So anyone who orders during those dates is going to receive some special bonuses, so more to come on that. So stay tuned on Instagram and on my newsletter to find out what those bonuses will be and see how you can take advantage of them. I don't run promotions very often. The next one I'll be doing won't be until probably Black Friday. I usually do a small promotion on Black Friday. And then I usually do a small promotion in January to kind of kick things off for the new year. But other than that, I don't run sales. I don't do a lot of giveaways. I don't do a lot of bonuses. My calendar gets pretty full. So this is one of the limited times that you can take advantage of those special bonuses and special pricing that I'll be announcing next week. All right. And then our last monogram is going to be A and A for Ava Paradise on Instagram. We're going to do those 2 A's, and then we're going to do some little flowers. I thought that would be cute. So we'll do some little daisies. And one of the things that people always wonder is, can you do white flowers with watercolor? And you can. You actually just make them kind of a light gray color. So I'm not even using paint really here. I'm just using the watercolor pencil that I used to outline this to kind of gray it in a little bit. And you can leave some white space for highlights. Then we'll do the green next. For the leaves, the stems kind of curling around the A's. You guys hear my daughter's lullaby going in her room. I can hear it from all the way down here. In my living room today, for this, it's always a little challenging to try and find a spot for doing any sort of lives or video. We have a pretty full house here. I have 2 kids, and then today, actually, my in-laws are in town visiting, so everybody's downstairs watching a movie. I snuck up here to get this in for you guys. And then when I finish this one, should we do one more surprise one for anybody who showed up live? Comment with your initials in the live stream, and I'll pick one more from just the folks who showed up live to do in the little bit of space left I have on this paper. So make sure you comment, so when I'm finished with this, I can take a look at the feed because I can't see it from right here. Let's do like a silver for this other one. You guys commenting with your initials? I can't see it yet. So once I finish this one, I'm going to take a look and see who commented. And that's the last one I'm going to do. Thank you guys so much for anyone who showed up live. I know I didn't give any sort of notice. I wasn't sure when I was going to be able to sneak it in today. We got it in kind of right under the wire. That one, I don't know if you can see, it does have some of my metallic paint in it. So that one will be nice and shiny. All right, so let's see. All right, so we did get a couple of people requesting it live. So let's do that last one for Meg. Let's see, what colors should we do? Let's do a brown. We'll do a nice modern one. You can hear everything in my house, can't you? M for Meg, and then the C we'll do. Thanks everyone for viewing and joining my Instagram. Pause there for a second. I was so excited to see some of you live. And I'll be sending these your way next week. So stay tuned for the other bonuses that I'll be sharing throughout the week. Happy wedding season.